CLL Podcast and Feast of Fandoms present Star Trek Episode of the Week. This time, we're counting our latinum and massaging our lobes for Deep Space Nine's The Magnificent Ferengi. Because when sci-fi needs a Seven Samurai story, DS9 asks the obvious follow-up question. What if the samurai were Ferengi? And terrible at this. This episode is a loving homage to Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai, a film so influential that sci-fi has been remixing it for decades. Gather a mismatched team, send them on a noble mission, and brace for sacrifice. DS9 hits every beat, and then undercuts it with contracts, cowardice, and Quark's survival instincts. Quark assembles his Magnificent Seven to rescue Ishka from the Dominion, and not one of them is qualified for heroics. Rom panics, Nog is competent but haunted, Lek keeps reminding everyone he's a professional killer, Brunt is there because of course he is, and Quark leads the way by hoping things don't get worse. The genius here is the tone. The episode is hilarious until suddenly it isn't. One shockingly abrupt death lands with no music, no speech, just stunned silence. DS9 reminding us that pretending to be heroes doesn't come with plot armor. And that's the twist on Seven Samurai. Sci-fi loves the idea that anyone can rise to greatness. DS9 says sometimes people rise, and sometimes they barely survive, change forever. By the end, no grand transformation, no speeches, just Ferengi who did one brave thing, paid the price, and went right back to being themselves. For more Star Trek content, make sure you hit those buttons to follow Feast of Fandoms and CLL Podcast.